I have to admit, I have been keeping a secret from all of you guys. I have been keeping something to myself for the past 3 years, and man, let me tell you, that has been so freaking hard. You have no idea how hard it has been to keep this secret to myself and to a small group of people, but in order for this to work, it had to be done. I mean, it absolutely had to be done, but the time has finally come now to let you guys in on what I've been doing here. The secret I've been keeping from you guys is the story I'm about to tell you starts in this room. This was my brother's room, and besides a few things that have been brought in here, the way that you see it here is the same way that he left it the day that he left us, which was September 29th, 2012, the day before my birthday. My brother was someone who was very expressive with his hair and his clothing. He just loved sharing his personality with the world through his fashion and grooming choices. And when he passed away, I found myself coming in here and staring at his clothes, his old straightener, his comb, and I couldn't help but just feel connected to him. It was at this point that I began changing my own hairstyle, or actually trying to have one, you could say. I also began to learn about fashion and grooming and looking up different channels and looking into various products. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the debut of Modern Man Television. My name is Ben. I'm going to be the guy with the short hair.
My name's Mike. I'm the guy with the better hair, I guess.
I have seriously just had an incredible ride and an incredible time making these videos and meeting all kinds of people and getting to know some of you guys as subscribers. And no, I'm not ending the channel. This is not the end. I'm not ending anything, but I have to admit, I have been keeping a secret from all of you guys. I have been keeping something to myself for the past 3 years, and man, let me tell you, that has been so freaking hard. You have no idea how hard it has been to keep this secret to myself and to a small group of people, but in order for this to work, it had to be done. I mean, it absolutely had to be done, but the time has finally come now to let you guys in on what I've been doing here. Whew, man, I've been waiting a long time to say these words. I just realized how long I've been waiting to say these words. The secret I've been keeping from you guys is I have created my own brand of products. This is Dauntless Modern Grooming. This is a home-brewed line. Home-brewed, 100% made by me. Nothing is lab-made. I've taken 3 full years developing these products, having them tested by various people with various hair types, and I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of batches were made, and a lot of them were tossed out. And then on top of that, some of them worked, but then, when they didn't test well, so we threw those out as well, and it just took a long time to test, change the formula, test again, change the formula, test again, whittled it all the way down until there was 4 products that we and the testers were all happy with. And as far as the testers go, again, they were various people, men and women, with various hair types, various preferences. They live in different parts of the country, and it took 3 full years, which was a really long time. You have no idea how much I wanted to let you guys in on this, but now that we're at the end, I'm ready to release them. I'm ready to share this whole thing with all of you guys, and I couldn't be more excited. I've been waiting a really long time to say those words, so I'm just super excited to finally let you guys in on this little project. The biggest thing that really though was important to me, the major rule that I was following during this period of time was that I was not going to announce or release anything until I was 100% done. I wasn't going to be that home brewer that releases a formula, you know, takes everybody's money and then immediately reformulates and changes it and then tries to sell it a second time. You know, that's something I really did not want to do. And that brings me to my next point as well. I've been keeping my eyes open as I've been reviewing. I've been observing other brands, you know, the good things they do, the bad things they do. And of course, I've been observing other people like myself, you know, other YouTubers that own brands so that I could get insight into where they've had trouble, you know, and some of the good things they've done, again, the bad things, you know, so that I could try to do this myself in somewhat of a better way. But then the question becomes, what does that better way look like? Well, I'm taking this opportunity to tell you guys because as much as I don't want people to discount this project of mine as just another YouTuber line. I know no matter what, some people will. That's just the nature of things, but I'm still going to present my case here. I believe this project is different, not only because I'm making everything myself, but I've spent 3 years making this line. I've spent 3 years researching, practicing, learning from people, figuring things out, testing. I've already talked about the testers. Those testers, I mean, they were instrumental. They did so much work testing these products for me. I mean, this was a huge process, and I'm not saying that nobody else, you know, works. I'm not saying that any of these other YouTube brands or, you know, whatever, any brand works. Everybody works. Everybody and I'm going to talk about, you know, other YouTubers and other brands in a second. I just believe that this is different as far as YouTuber brands go because I'm doing everything myself, and I've spent an enormous amount of time researching and doing this. And I'm for sure going to go over the products themselves with you, but I need to address one final thing first, my channel. What's going to happen to MMTV? I decided very early on that I was going to leave it simple. I was going to make it as simple as possible. I was going to leave my channel alone. I'm not changing my channel. I'm not sitting here starting this brand saying that I started it because I couldn't find products that I enjoyed, so I made my own. That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, that's not true. I love all kinds of products. I love all kinds of brands. I am not doing this whatsoever to try to be better than anyone or any brand. I'm not ever going to claim my products are better than anybody else's. Nobody's inferior to me. I'm doing this because I feel like I could bring something good to the table. My experience, the stuff that I've learned, all the products I've reviewed, I feel like I can bring something good to the table while sitting next to other awesome brands at the same table. Obviously, though, this leads to a question of ethics and flat out annoyance. I'm not trying to call anyone out here or fire shots at anybody, but I know there is some out there who find it annoying when a YouTuber makes a brand and then their channel turns into a non-stop ad for their brand. And it's the best thing on the market. It's the best thing ever made. And again, I have nothing but respect for other creators, and honestly, I think people need to give more props to YouTuber brands because we make good stuff. If you think about it, we see so many things that are good, that are bad. I mean, we have a lot of knowledge, so I think in the end, we creators have a better chance of making something good. But as far as my channel goes, I won't be changing anything. I won't be featuring my stuff very often. I won't be mentioning it more than a link in the description in my videos. I just won't be talking about it very often. And when I say very often, I don't mean like I'll only mention it once a week. I mean, you're hardly going to hear about this stuff after this launch. Some have told me that's pretty dumb. Some have actually said that's like brand suicide to not use your platform to talk about it, but this channel means so much to me. This channel means, even though I love this brand and I'm so passionate about what I've learned to do with this homebrewing and everything like that, it's been an amazing ride for me and I can't wait to just see where it goes. This channel is something that I've worked on for years and my gut is telling me that this is the right thing to do. Obviously, you know, the reviews, that's going to be the big thing. People are going to have question marks about, you know, are you going to combine the reviews? Are you going to refer us to your stuff or compare stuff to you? No. Obviously, when it comes to my own reviews, the stuff that you guys come here for, I will not be comparing my stuff to the stuff that I'm reviewing. I know, though, in the end, some of you will hear me say this and just pretend like I'm saying the complete opposite. Again, that's just YouTube. Some people will, you know, instantly dislike this, instantly discredit everything that I'm doing here. there's nothing we can do for that. But for the rest of you guys, you know, the rest of you like-minded, rational folks, I hope you will continue to join me here as we continue this adventure here on Modern Man TV, and I hope you'll join me in the adventure for Dauntless. It's going to be a separate adventure, but it's going to be an adventure nonetheless. You know, it's going to be a side-by-side adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys can join me on that as well. For those wondering though, the Dauntless line right now contains a total of 4 products. We have 3 styling aids and the grooming oil. The grooming oil for me is very cool, and it's funny that nobody picked up on this. You know how many times I've dropped hints? Like, I've made my own tonic. I've mentioned it several times and nobody picked up on it. I thought it was pretty funny how like nobody picked up on that. But anyway, the grooming oil is an all-in-one hair tonic, beard oil, scalp rejuvenator, dry hair replenisher, complexion elevator. I mean, truly, this stuff does it all. I even greased up a fidget spinner with it once. I mean, true story. That actually happened. Beyond that, though, we have the matte paste, the pomade. It's an unorthodox water-based pomade, and this little weirdo thing that I call wax cream. Again, all 4 products are made by hand, by my 2 hands right here in my home, and the rest of the brand is ran by myself and my wife, with my son Finley supervising, of course. He's the director of quality control, and he takes his job very seriously, let me tell you that. He's very serious about his role in this whole thing, and that's my last point about what this whole thing is. It's not just a YouTuber-owned brand. It's not just a YouTuber brand. This is a family-owned brand. This is something that my family is putting together, and we're hoping to get that out in the spirit that my brother left us with, which was freedom of expression with tools of expression. We really believe that people will feel more comfortable, have overall better happiness if they have tools like this to style with. I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, you know, to style your hair. It's not saving the world, but we all know that you look and feel better if you have a style that you're happy with, if you have a hairstyle you're happy with, or you're wearing clothes that you're happy with. You have more confidence. And if you have more confidence, you're just an overall happier person. You project that out to other people. Happiness is contagious. And if we can be a small part of that, then I think that that's really awesome, and I think my brother would be very proud of that. You know, before my brother died, he told me he thought style and expression should be fearless, and what we've done here is we've taken that spirit and given it life in the form of a brand that provides tools of such expression. Thank you once again for watching this video, letting me make my case to you guys. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.